I don't sell my vulnerability for views. I don't post anything on the internet that I've not already healed from. So people see me as being authentic, but I think it's more so that I'm multi-layered. I'm a content creator, but it can be a very lonely career. I also have a 9 to 5. I think this is it. Like I have to do content creation besides something that also has a purpose, and that makes content creation that much more fun.
For someone who doesn't have a passion and wants to get into it, how do they even do that?
Passion for me is like, I want to do something and so I'm going to do it. It was never contingent about like the idea being big or small. Like anything is good enough. Anything is passionate enough. But I think you just have to do it, even if it's difficult. It's like you have to do it scared. You have to do it even though you think it's cringy. And there's different layers to this. Like, for example, like life really can be crafted however you want it to be crafted. And I don't think it's fair for you to look at other people and then want to live life the way that they're living. Why would you be a loser in your own dreams?
Nubuke, you're welcome to Unscripted.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm so good.
For the people watching, who is Nubuke? Before you answer that, I remember I saw a tweet
Yeah.
and someone mentioned that you guys know Nubuke, the content creator. Apparently, she does this and this and this. Do you remember that video?
I remember the tweet, yeah. Yeah. So I'm a content creator. I also have a 9 to 5. I work as a senior analyst at a finance company, and I make videos. I talk a lot. I go on adventures. I exist as a multifaceted human being. That's who I am.
You work at 9 to 5.
I do work at 9 to 5.
When did content creation come in?
Oh, I've always been a creator. So I did that first. And then like the 9 to 5 like interweaves itself and it has done that at different points in time.
And how was combining it be like? Because I'm imagining being a content creator.
Yeah.
Do you think that you're doing it full time now?
I've been, How am I combining it? I can see through my right eye only. And so I'm dying.
So how is combining both?
It's a lot, but it's fun. I mean, I like both. So I think it makes it manageable. It makes it doable. The fact that I can do both of them. I mean, I love both. So hopefully I don't have to choose soon. So I only just started this job like a year ago. So
okay.
Before that, I was full-time as a content creator for like a month. And before that, I had another job that I was doing. Yeah, still in like the marketing realm and content creation, but it's taking shape in different forms.
What was the push into that? Because before getting into this whole video thing, I was doing something, right? And I'm thinking...
What were you doing?
Oh, I did computer science in school, so I did product design and what people call website development, website design and all that.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I still do on the side.
Okay.
Because, content creation and money doesn't just come like that. yeah, I like that smile. So what was the push into that?
Yeah, I mean, I studied drama in university because I want to be an actor. I still want to be an actor. I've done acting. I will do more projects over time. And so I've always also been very curious to share. So, I mean, the habits and the patterns that I show as a creator now is the same thing that I do as I did with my tiny followers and with my friends and with my family. So I don't know if there was so much as a push, as much as it was like, I just wanted to share, and the natural space where you can share is content creation. I think all my friends that are content creators now also did content creation. So I very early on drew inspiration from my friends who were content creators. I was like, oh, okay. Like my cousin was a YouTuber. I was like, oh, okay. My friends were YouTubers. I was like, okay, cool. This is great. If I have any questions, I can ask them. And then when I did a gap year at the African Leadership University in Mauritius. And I met like an actual YouTuber whose like life was being a content creator. And I was like, oh, okay, let me just start. And then like if I have questions, I can just ask my friend. And then I started. And yeah, it was great.
What year was this?
So on paper, I started content creation in 2018. Yeah, in 2018. But if you look at my YouTube channel, I have a video that is dated back to 2010.
Wow.
It was like one video. Yeah.
That means this was from like the onset.
It's been in my head for a while. I think just like jumping and just doing like a dedicated space for sharing things was in my head for a minute. But I think I only took the major leap in 2018.
What are the kind of content you create?
Yeah, so I like to say that I go on adventures because that's what I do. I have ideas and then I want to try it, and I use the camera as an excuse to try the idea.
Yeah.
You know.
To fulfill your last.
Yeah, I think so. I think my drive for life and my desire to do so many different things, it makes it that much fun if it's like you get to film it and cut it up later, and yeah.
So you're just having fun, but then you get to make money from it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm having fun, but I get to make money from it. It's a great way to put it.
In a country where I think now content creation is picking up.
Yeah.
Right? People are making money.
Thank God. Oh my God. We needed plenty more people.
Yeah. Before that, and I mean, even though it's picking up, there's still a few barriers and few challenges.
Kind of lonely out there. I was like, come on, guys. We need like 20 million.
Yeah, it's on tap.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's on tap because people are still figuring out how to even make it a job.
Yeah.
How has that journey been for you?
I think, again, like, because I have multiple passions, it's been very nice figuring out content creation beside other things. Like, I don't think I've ever been I need to go all in or I'll die, because that actually becomes very overwhelming. I've actually tried that. So I think in 2023, from January all through to like June, I was like, I'm only going to do content creation. And like, I was like, this is the worst thing in the world. Because, well, it also could be argued that it was the type of content that I was doing, but it can be a very lonely career. The fact that you're supposed to pull yourself out of bed and then you're supposed to think of ideas and then you're supposed to go and film the ideas. But it becomes worse when you want to spend the day with me when it's like, I don't actually have anywhere to go. And so what I found was I was like, this is the worst thing in the world. And then I went to go do a summer camp job because it's a great way to make money. And it's like, I always tell people to go do summer camp jobs, especially if you went to boarding school, because it's the same thing as taking care of your juniors. And really and truly, easiest money I've ever gotten in my life. So I went to go do a summer camp job and I was just like, wait, I want to create again. Oh my God, this is so fun. And then I realized, like, after that then I did more drama classes after that. And I was like, oh, I think this is it. Like, I have to do content creation besides something that also has a purpose. And that makes content creation that much more fun. Because it's like, oh, this is like my escape. And it's like a good escape. And I have fun. And like my brain cells aren't dying because this is the one thing I want to run away to.
That's a very interesting way to put it. So if because now people are getting into it full time, pushing everything beside and say, I want to pursue this forever as a full-time job.
I mean, I love that for them. I mean, I never say never, but like, I love doing multiple things. So I think the version of content creation that I would do would be with a team. I don't think I want to carry it on my own. And I think I'm working towards building my dream team. So yeah, I think if I did go back to being a full-time content creator, I would probably have a team. But then there's like so much I can learn from like a job. Like, I really want to have I'm so, as of now, like every day that I've woken up this year, I've been so excited to do my 9 to 5 because my boss is so great. And like the team is so great. Like today I was on a team meeting and everybody was like giving updates on like what they've done. And I'm like, oh my God, like everybody's working. Like everybody's so smart and everybody's so driven and everybody's working. And I'm just like, this is great.
Yeah.
This is great. So I don't want to give that up. So I would only be a full-time content creator if we could like recreate that for me on my own. Aside from that, I'm happy. It
kind of ties to what you said. That it's a lonely journey. So if you're kind of alone, then
what's the point?
That's true. That's true. combining both, do you mind telling us what the flow is like? You have a 9 to 5, you wake up, go to work.
Yeah.
At what point are you doing the adventures?
Oh, my brain. It's hard doing both because again, I like both. So now I'm tired. I'm like full of passion, but full of zero energy.
Yeah.
So what I found is, and I only just started this last week, so I can't really tell you. But I sleep at like 8 p.m. So I'm like working towards sleeping at 8 p.m. Then I wake up at 4:45, do my little morning routine, go to the gym, have breakfast, do my work from 8 to 5 p.m. are like my official working hours. Sometimes if my boss needs something after, then I'm like working on that. If my team needs something after, I'm working on that. And then we're slipping in content creation there. Now, because the 4:45 wake up routine is supposed to be every day, I only work out 4 times a week. And so the other days, it's like, okay, so what do I have on my content list? I'm figuring out a workflow. Right now I can rely on my old videos, but now videos need to be filmed. So I have a video I'm shooting on tomorrow with like a company, then Sunday. But Sunday's video is supposed to be in the central region. So now I'm trying to work on the logistics. There's also another creator involved. There's like all of these different things that I'm doing, but I'm working on building a team. So I have a video editor. She's based in Nigeria for my long form videos. And yeah, we have a nice workflow. We're figuring that out. I've just gotten 2 interns. We're figuring that out as well. And then I have like a team that I work with that I tap in and out depending on what I need in the moment. Then I'm starting a podcast with a production company in Ghana. They are taking the load off my podcast season 2. Actually, I said I'm starting a podcast. I have a podcast.
Exactly what I was going to ask.
But season 2, it was really big for me to have somebody that was carrying that vision, and I wasn't carrying it alone. So then I have somebody that I'm working with for season 2 of my podcast whose brain power is to think, oh, how are we going to make this possible? And then fingers crossed that there's another podcast that I'm going to be doing. But again, I'm not carrying that. Somebody else is carrying that and will do the work of getting the guests and, working with that and stuff like that. So I don't know. Right now we're running on vibes. We're running on very positive fumes. I think I'm more preoccupied with how I don't burn out, which is why I have like my time sleep blocked. I know I need to get between 7 and 8 hours. Like I have to do that.
People that are getting 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I have to. I have to. Because I'm also like in the gym because I have gains.
Okay.
And if I have gym gains, the people say I have to sleep. I have to sleep if I want my bum to grow. And so I have to sleep. So really and truly, like I'm sleeping because I'm like, summer is going to see the hottest version of me. But then it's like, oh, it's also great for my brain.
Yeah, very, very interesting. Wow. So you're kind of like still figuring things out.
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
still
journey.
figuring things out.
But it doesn't look like that from the outside.
Well, I love that for you guys who believe everything you see on the internet. But
exactly.
Yeah.
Your podcast.
My podcast.
What was the inspiration behind starting it? They say I'm too loud, right?
They say I'm too loud. It's such a fun space. Like I love having conversations with people. Initially it was supposed to be called The Silly Chats. So I started something, I think right when I finished university, which was like The Silly Chats. And I would have conversations with people and then nothing was silly. And I was like, oh God, it can't be called The Silly Chats because we're not even kikiing. It's like a proper conversation. And so then I just wanted to have an excuse, just like my content, where I could just have conversations with people that I think are really cool. So I did that. And so far, so good. Season 2, we're working on something even funner. Yesterday, I posted a little tidbit on my story on Instagram that said, I just want people to come on and have fun. That's my preoccupation. I want the guests to have a time when they come on my podcast. I think if the guests have a time, the people will have a time. But even if the people don't have a time, I want the guests to have time. I think it'll be cute. Yeah.
You've had your mother, I think last time I met you at one of the contest spaces, you had your mother, your grandmother.
Yeah.
Why the lineup of guests?
I think season 1, again, it was just people that I want to talk to. Oh my God, who's my friend? Who can I drag to the podcast? So I think that was a big deal for me. And my mom and my grandma are just they're great. We're always kikiing. I live with my mom and my grandma. So like, they're great. And I've been priming my grandma for like being on camera for like years. I think what people see now and they're like, oh, this is great. Like we've been working on this together for a long time. I've been stressing that woman out that like right now she's a natural. But like, I'm sure if you look through my content and you look from like years ago, you're like, this woman does not want to be here. Well, joke's on you, grandma, because you're here now.
She's a YouTuber now.
Exactly. She's a YouTuber now.
I like everything you've said so far with regards to how your content is playing out.
Yeah.
Because we've spoken to a number of content creators and realized that everybody's path to starting content is different. Mine was because I realized that in terms of the podcast, I realized that we were always sharing stories or listening to stories from people in the Western world. But then we have people here who are also doing amazing things, right? Yourself and every other creator that has been on the pod are people that just picked up their phone and then started putting videos and are making money and all that. Now, for someone that's trying to get into this space, now, earlier on we were saying that the creative economy can be very, very lonely and we need more people. For someone that's trying to get into the space, what would you tell them? Where should they start from? Because I would say you are, people start from a place of passion and they're just trying to figure out, I'm just thinking, let me see, MK, PhD. Most of them is from a place of passion. But for someone who doesn't have a passion and wants to get into it, how do they even do that?
What do you mean? Like, as in you don't have a passion?
Yeah.
But you want to get in? Like, I don't understand the question.
I don't have a passion. I'm not very, very passionate about anything, but I want to get into content creation.
Then you're passionate about content creation.
So what do we
I don't understand. You're not passionate about anything like how? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand that I'm not passionate about something because I wasn't passionate about tech. I wasn't, like, I say I'm passionate about adventure, but like, I just mean my own adventures. Adventure could be me going downstairs. That's a big enough adventure for me. I'm not going skydiving. I mean, yet. But like, I wouldn't say I'm that passionate about like, I'm not passionate about extreme sports. Like, passion for me is like, I want to do something and so I'm going to do it. It was never contingent about like the idea being big or small. Like, anything is good enough. Anything is passionate enough. Can drink matcha. Somebody's video idea, I'm sure tomorrow is going to all the matcha places in Ghana or reviewing one matcha thing. That's passion. Some
MKBHD.
There we go. I was like MKHBBD. Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus.
Marcus is passionate about tech, and that's amazing. But he also talks about so many things. Like I saw him, and he's passionate about that. Like, just do what you like. Do what you like and figure it out along the way. Like I had a call with somebody because she wants to be a content creator, or at least she started, and she wanted to have a call. So then we had a call today. And we talked about this, and I was just like, just start something. Like, just start something. Anything. You talk about hair, talk about nails, talk about something. Like, just start something. God, start something.
Yeah, but it's difficult.
It's difficult to do what?
To start something. Yeah.
Okay.
Then they don't want to do it.
No, I don't think it's that you don't want to do something just because something is difficult and you're scared. But I think you just have to do it, even if it's difficult. Like, you have to do it scared. You have to do it even though you think it's cringy. And there's different layers to this. Like, for example, like, there's this whole thing of people don't want their kids on the internet. 100%. And I think that's fantastic. And I love the legislation that is designed to protect kids. So the middle ground for that is, how can we still get the kids to be content creators, but the only person who gets to see the content is your parents.
Yeah.
Or we'll have a family movie night every week where you can show me the video you worked on in the week, right? So we're still building this skill. It's just that we've figured it out in a way that doesn't put you in danger. You need to bring that same logic to how you are creating content. It doesn't have to be big for everybody else. Why aren't you posting on your close friends list? Okay, you want to be a content creator, but even your friends, you don't want to show. Okay, friends are very scary, so we don't want to do. Why are we not having a mysterious blog? Why are we not having a headless channel? Why are we not having something that is still practicing your skill, but still keeps you safe? Right? I saw the most fantastic idea today because I'm big on sleepovers. Like, I'm my mom's only kid. So sleepovers is like how I got to hang out with like other kids for like an extended period of time. Nobody wants to drop, especially these days that we know, you don't know whose house you're sending your kids to. People are like a little hesitant to send their kids to other households. Like, so I saw this fantastic idea where it was like, why don't we have late overs where The kids can stay up till like 11 p.m., still do sleepover activities, but everybody's going home at like 11 p.m., 10 p.m. I'm like, this is brilliant. What do you mean we have a sleepover, but I can pick up my kid at the end of the night? Let's freaking go. That's a good middle ground. And that's what I'm trying to say, that like content creation is whatever you want it to be. It's literally picking up your camera and doing something. Even if for a year you challenge yourself to do vlogs, but you didn't post it to everybody in the world, that is still good enough. That's still trying something. And that's what I want people to understand, that life doesn't have to be lived in front of everybody. Honestly and truly, like I definitely think there's going to be a point in time in my life where I'm like, oh, okay, I don't think I want to do the content creation thing anymore. It's for a phase of my life. Why should I be on a camera for 50 years? It's enough.
You're holding your stick.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, why? I mean, I might want to do it, but like,
welcome to my
like I said, like I'm also very trigger happy. Everything gets me excited. So maybe this phase of my life is content creation. The next phase of my life is, I don't know, like not content creation. Maybe I want to be a singer. Maybe I want to be an actor. Maybe I don't even want to be on the internet. Maybe I'll go on this whole rampage where I climb my digital footprints. Like, I don't know. But I'm saying that life really can be crafted however you want it to be crafted. And I don't think it's fair for you to look at other people and then want to live life the way that they're living when you literally have the opportunity to do anything. There's this tweet that stays in my head for free, and it stays in many people's heads. But basically, they were having a fight on the internet, and it was basically like, why would you be a loser in your own dreams? Like, why would you be a loser in your own? You actually have one life that you can craft and do anything. And like, even in your own imagination,
you cannot be rich.
You cannot be rich. Like, you're thinking of fake scenarios, and in your imagination, you're not the rich one. You're not the hero. You're not the, I don't know. You're not the anything. Charlie, hey, stand up.
I like that mindset. But then I think for everybody that kind of see things like you're saying, it comes from a place.
Of privilege? 100%.
Okay, I mean, there's that, but then it's like maybe you've gone through something and realized that, oh, life is not that deep too as well.
I mean, again, we're acknowledging privilege here. So I definitely have been raised with a way of thinking that means that I feel like I can do anything because I can also fall back on a lot of things. But also being a chronic overthinker means I'm a chronic overpreparer. So all the money from my content creation, I can afford to spend it because I have a 9-to-5. Remember? I have a job I can fall back on because, you know, we can take certain risks. I think that alongside the risks that I've taken, I've also been like looking around from me and saying, okay, what else is around me that can protect me? I'm not scared to fall because I have people that are going to catch me. And so I think that I moved through life knowing that. And that was a lot of work growing up to know that I didn't have to be on guard because there's actual people that will protect me, right? So I think it's also that. Like even me starting content creation. Yeah, because I could ask my friends, hey, like how do I edit this video? How do I do this? And know that they'll help me do it. I've never been an all-in mindset, which is why when you ask me, will I ever, I can't. Like the idea of doing things and like taking the world by storm and doing things that do not have community around it and do not have protection around it is the most overwhelming thing. Like, why would I want to do that? Like, that sounds like the most depressing thing. Like, it sounds horrible. I don't want to do that. You know, so yeah. Over to you. I don't know where my train of thought was going, but hey, man, let's go.
Hey, man. When it comes to creating content, and I think maybe you might have touched on this a bit, there's the emotional bit of it, where it's like you're scared, you're shy, you are thinking, what are people going to say? Even me till today, like sometimes when I pick up the camera and I'm saying, I can see a line, I'm like, oh, Charlie, your friend will see this, they'll be like, Charlie.
Yeah.
I know.
Like what? Give me an example of a line. Okay. Okay, where your friend is like, okay.
You would think my friends are going to see this.
Yeah.
How'd you move from that part?
So I think very early on when I thought some people are going to see this, I'm like, okay, do you know what? If it's not hurting anybody, like I have to kind of do this. Because I think also it's like challenging myself to be able to like I have to do this. Like, why am I so uncomfortable? So I ask myself uncomfortable questions in there. I think over time, I have realized that some stuff are not deep. But it's been learned through me pushing myself in different areas. Right now, I don't know what I could possibly share that is deep. Like, so somebody called Courtney Daniela Boating. She's a creator on here. She has a podcast with her friend Renee called To My Sisters. And yesterday I was watching a video and Courtney said, I don't post anything like on the internet that I've not already healed from, right? Because I don't post anything I haven't healed from. And so I don't deliberately expose myself to being harmed by what I'm posting. So there's no opportunity cost for me. Like, it's really not that deep for me. If it's deep, internet is probably not the first place that I'm sharing it, just so we can work through the trauma and the understanding of it. By the time it gets to the internet, that's really and truly the last place. So I don't sell my vulnerability for views. So people see me as being authentic, and I love that. Thank you so much. But I think it's more so that I'm multi-layered. And so what I am sharing with people are not things that I'm going to be in trouble for. It's not things I have to go back and reconcile and be like, oh, Nubuke, why did you say that? I'm not telling you my deepest, darkest secrets. Hey, my therapist needs to find out before.
What's your
before
deepest, darkest secret?
What's my deepest,
darkest
darkest secret? Oh, I don't know. Probably that I still don't know what I want to do in my life. Yeah, I think so. But I don't think that's deepest. I don't think that's my darkest secret. I don't have a darkest secret for now. Check in 10 years. Okay. But that, I would say that's deep. I still don't know what I want to do in my life because I want to do everything. Yeah. So it's very scary when people are like, okay, so what's your brand identity? I'm asking people, I'm in the phase of my career where I'm like, oh, I actually need more money. So I need to pitch to people who have money that give me money so I can continue being a content creator. And they're like, okay, so tell me your brand values. And I'm like, I like everything in the world. Is that good enough? Please give me money. And everybody's like, no, that's not gonna work. I don't see the business model in that. And I'm like, oh no. So that's my deepest, darkest secret, that I don't know what to do with my life.
I like what you said earlier on about To My Sisters, really share that. I don't share something on the internet that I've not healed from. Yeah. Which means there's a line between private or what goes public and what
100%.
Stays private.
100%.
And when you're posting, you have that in mind.
Yeah, 100%. That there's a lot of people. And I think I've learned. I think maybe some of the stuff that I shared back in the days, I wouldn't share now. Can't think of examples though. Sorry. I saw the smile on your face that you were going to ask. But yeah. I'm healed. I'm healing.
But when you post something like that, do you take it down?
I cannot remember the last time I didn't post anything with my chest, especially since I heavily edit my videos. I know what I'm posting and I know what I'm taking out.
And how do you handle negative comments?
Watch somebody clip this in the future where they're like, oh, so you do know what you were saying. So you did know what you were saying when you said that, huh? You did that with your chest? I'm just like, no, I didn't. If I say anything in the future, you're like, that's the worst thing a human can say. Just know that I didn't do it on purpose. It was a mistake. It was a mistake.
Powerful line. Yeah. when you post things and then you get negative comments, how are you handling them? Especially as a lady too as well.
Especially as a lady. So I think at this point in time, I've been very fortunate the way I've curated my page. And so I don't think for the majority of people, stupidity that they have when they're coming into my thing. Because I'll block you. Which is also a segment I want to start. I want to start blocking people more. Not just people that are on my page, but people that are on other people's pages. I actually think that's brilliant. So I'll block you because I saw the mean comment you had on somebody else's page.
Yeah.
So at least for my socials that I can curate and delete things like Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, that's it. I stopped posting on X. I don't do too much on X, only because I can't actually delete comments or curate how far the reach of certain things are. True. So for now, Twitter is not a safe space. So I would say, how do I deal with hate comments? I'm not in the place where the hate is rampant. Yeah, and you'll be blocked and deleted. That's all.
Simple.
Yeah.
Don't stress yourself. Let's come to making money.
Making money.
I think that's the ultimate thing at the end of the day. Yeah, I pick up my phone.
Is that the ultimate thing at the end of the day?
For most people, they want to pay their bills.
Yeah, but I mean, does that come from making... So I'm a content creator, right? Mm-hmm. My dream is to get a car brand deal, a house brand deal.
all those money can buy.
What else? Brand deals. Yeah, but it's not necessarily money. It's like
an exchange sort of.
Yeah. So for me, I mean, I get what you mean where you're saying money at the end of the day, but I think I want to curate a life that is so rich because of my influence, my network, and money, not just money, right? Because I mean, the Formula One guy's wife, I honestly cannot remember both of their names, but I want to say it's Leclerc, but I don't know. Somebody's wife is just in recent controversy because she DM'd a brand and she was like, hey, I'm going on a trip. Like, I love this dress. Like, would you love to send me the dress? And people were cussing this girl out because it's like, you're a multi-millionaire. Like, you can buy the dress. And 100%, absolutely. But if somebody, if I can save $100 on the dress because there's this exchange of exposure, like, I'm not a content creator and that doesn't just amount to nothing. 100%, if you want to charge the dress, reply to the message, you say, hey, sorry, at this moment, we're not doing gifted collaborations. I love the dress. I'm going to buy the dress. But if you say, oh, hey, like, listen, like, I have this dress. If there's an opportunity and you want to send it to me, please send it to me. And they give it to me for free. Share. That $100 I can go and buy on some vegetables, considering the fact that the food prices have also doubled. So if I don't gotta buy a dress and I gotta post the dress and I can save the money and buy the food, I will do that. Thank you. Does that make sense? So we can talk about money. Let's talk about money. But I want to
it makes sense.
I want to expand your mind and I want to expand whoever's watching this's mind to say that it's not the chasing of money, because that will get you into also very compromising situations, right? Because you're looking at the money from a brand deal and you're like, oh, but this money will change my life. No. You want to craft your life in the sense that what do I want and how can I get it? You know, and sometimes it's money. Sometimes it's not money. Sometimes it's saying, hey, let me work with your brand for like a week and I'm giving you free. I'll take photos for your brand for like 1 week, but just let me stay in this luxury apartment so that I can make content in the luxury apartment. I can, I don't know, sleep. I want a really nice, comfortable $1 million bed, you know, because in a week's time, I'm going to have to go to my other bed, you know. So it's like, that's how I try and live my life. And I started this podcast episode saying that, like, I think I want to have as much fun as possible. I want to have a really rich and full life. So then the content, I'm like, oh, how can I still do this? Like with the content, how can I use content as an excuse to go on adventure, you know, in this phase of my life? How do we make money? Let's go.
Yeah, you've asked the question.
I've asked my question. So, I mean, there's different ways you can make money. You can brand deals. You can do ads. Yeah, and I think those are the two primary ways you can have a business. I'm still thinking what business I want. I don't know what business I want to do just yet. I'm going to give myself that debt in three years. I should come up with like a really cool business plan so that, again, if I decide in the next phase of my life, I don't want to be a creator, something else is figuring that out. So I don't know. I want something where I have a boss. I want something to collaborate with. Like my dream would be to be the Kim of somebody's Skims. To be the Kim of somebody's Skims is like my dream. So we need to figure out whose business I would fantastically be a brand ambassador of, that I would have a stake in the company, and then we can build it that way.
For someone like you, right, where you are just having fun and creating your content and going on adventures, if you're working with a brand and the brand says that, oh, unfortunately, we don't want you to do this, and it's going to kind of like dilute what I'm doing. Yeah.
What do I do? I think it depends. Like, I'm not afraid to say no to certain brand deals. Like, there's brand deals that haven't worked out for me, and I've just been like, oh, okay, then I guess we can't collaborate on this, right? And that's okay. More and bigger is coming. Oh my God, I have a perfect example from like last week. So so there's this brand. They are from where are they from? Okay, there's this brand, and they were flying creators from London to Portugal for Afro Nation. And I was like, this is brilliant. Like, can I go? And it was a period pad. It was like a pad company. And I'd had conversations with a pad company in Ghana to collaborate on a project. So I was like, oh, there's this other brand that's doing this. So I called up the pad company in Ghana. I was like, hey guys, I know we haven't signed the contract just yet. I love you guys, but there's this opportunity. Like, can I go where's your head at and stuff like that? And they were like, yeah, oh, we'll miss you. But yeah, do you know what? It makes sense. It's an incredible opportunity. And plus, it's a learning experience. If you have anything that you think they're doing good, we can just like learn from them. So I was like, okay, good. Went back to the other brand and said, hey, like, can you fly me out? I think it would be great. Like, I think we can make so much magic together. Only catch is fly me out from Ghana. Because I can't, like, I'm not in London. I'm in Ghana right now. And they were like so down. We looked at flights. It was gonna be annoying because then I'd have to like take a day off from work, like all of the logistics. But I was like, I'm going to Portugal. This is epic. Plus, I kind of want to buy sardines from the Portugal airports, and they sell sardines. And there's this, it's like a whole thing. I'm like, okay, I want to have like spiced sardines from Portugal. So I was gonna make it happen. Anyway, they go and they come back and they say, hey, we want to sign a 6-month like exclusive brand deal with you. It just means that you can't work with any other company. It's like, oh no, because I can't do that to the Ghana company. Like they would have paid me probably like way more than the Ghana company was going to pay me. But I love the vision of the Ghana company, and I love like where they're going and so many different things that are coming in the future for this company. And I believe in the vision, and it's in Ghana, and it's crazy cool. So I went back and was like, hey, like, I don't think we can do this. Like, if we can do like a 1-month thing. Like, if we can do it for 1 month, like, it's the same vision you have with the Ghana company. Like, can't you guys be friends? Like, why is it not compete? And I had to turn it down. So money isn't everything, and experiences aren't everything. And it just means that if they say no, somebody else is gonna fly me out. So fly me out, please.
That's wow.
Yeah. So yeah, it happens. You'll have to say no to some money. And you need to be comfortable with that.
What do you want people to say about your content? Say Nubuke stops creating content 10 years from now.
And it's like a library of so many things. I want them to be like, oh my God, that's so fun. Like, I want to do this. Like, I want people to see what I'm doing and realize that some things are not that deep. And you can just try. I think that's my big thing. I just want people to get up and try, whatever that means for them. So again, it doesn't have to be in front of everybody. It can be just you and yourself. But I just want people to get up and try. I think it's fantastic to do that. Yeah.
And on this whole journey, what are you most scared of? Figuring things out, exploring, just trying out things.
I think I don't want to look back and be like, I wasn't a good steward of like what I had. I think that's what will give me the most anxiety, where if I look back, I'm like, I could have done this, or I've wasted something. I think that's what gives me anxiety, that I've wasted something. Probably like if I get grants from somebody, multiple grants, because if I get plenty money from somebody and I look back and I'm like, oh, we shouldn't have spent that, or oh, we should have done something else. I think that is what I would be most scared of, wasting money.
The chances and the resources.
And wasting the chances and the resources.
I like that. We're going to do a rapid fire.
Go on.
We'll come back to the conversation. Who is your favorite creator? All time.
Okay, at the moment, no, you can't ask me all time because I'd be watching different people. But at the moment, I think Ryan Trahan and somebody called Talia Joel.
Ryan is
great. You should find Talia is also great. She's great. She's like fitness, lifestyle. And I'm just like, wow, I love you. Like, after I finish watching the videos, I'm like, oh, hey, I want to create. And I think that's always such a good sign. When you watch somebody's video and you're like, oh, I think I want to create something as well.
Ryan is just having fun. That's what makes his videos.
Yeah, he's having a great time.
He's just living his life.
Great time.
Favorite Ghanaian storyteller?
Ooh. Amayabua, 100%. Big fat African development.
Yeah, she's good. Most underrated Ghanaian creative?
Ooh.
Someone you think needs more attention? I'm
trying to like, in my brain, I'm like, who's in my catalog? But there's only one person, like I haven't even sent her a message. I saw one video, so I actually don't even know if she does this all the time. But her name is Nwani_Arch.
You know her username?
I do, because I was going to reach out to her for an adventure. So, Nwani. I've seen one video. Watch everybody check her out. And she's like, I've only done one video in my life. But I think I saw her video, I liked it. So I think I'm gonna go watch her. Oh wait, no, the girl that's kind of like me as well. That I get a lot of people saying that she's like me. Mansa, she's great as well.
Right, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
But is she
I get that.
underrated? Because I think she has the attention too.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody can always do it more.
Fair point, yeah.
More.
YouTube or Instagram?
Oof. Oh, I spend a lot of my time on Instagram, but I love YouTube, and it will always be the place of my dreams and my heart.
You reply me late on Instagram like that.
What do you say?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I reply you late on Instagram. Is that
So
what you said?
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I allowed to get overwhelmed with messages?
Let's continue.
Thank you. YouTube, 100%. Also because I also love the YouTube team. Like, they're so amazing. As like the YouTube Black team are the best team in the world.
One thing you think creators are doing wrong?
Not having a 9 to 5. Not having a backup. I think a lot of people can afford to have a backup. You know, I think we've been presented the idea that it's all or nothing. I think it's okay to have something beside the rule till you figure it out. It's okay. It's okay to do that.
That's very interesting. Some people just want to get into. Some people want to use it as an escape from 9 to 5,
and also to like not work or use your brain or do all of these things and do lazy work. It's like no, like. It's okay. It's okay to be doing two things. It's okay to be very passionate about art and also have something that makes you stable. Because what I don't want is for us to encourage people to be depressed and artists. Like, I think that we have a lot of depressed artists, and I think that you won't be depressed. You'd be such a great artist if you had something else to take away the depression. And sometimes we think that that other thing is going for our art in full force. No, sometimes it's having something on the side. That is also equally as fulfilling.
So if they do both and then they eventually build a creator part to become, like you were saying, build a team, have things running like the way a 9 to 5 would run, then they can just focus on that.
Sure. I mean, again, you are here listening to somebody on the internet tell you how to live your life.
Don't take advice from
and
social
listen,
media.
me, as I said, I am also equally as overwhelmed doing a 9 to 5 and the creative job. Yeah, I leave it to you if that's what you're taking my word as gold.
One creator people should be watching now. Don't mention the first you already did.
Okay, me. Watch me. Reagan, one of Reagan's team members came in and he's like, Reagan asked him, like, do you know Nubuke? He said, oh, I've seen their face. No, watch me, know me. I want to see you watching my videos. So as you've watched this and you've gotten this far, yeah, like give me a follow, give me a subscribe. That'll be great. Watch me.
You pay for the ad. Do you want to be famous or you want to be influential?
I don't want to be famous. I'm really satisfied with if the people that know me know. She says right after she says follow me. I'm so fine with if the people that know me know me. I think again, like it's more the quality of life. Even the influential thing, like it sounds very big. Like, I'm so fine if, like, the only people I influence are, like, 5 people. I'm more concerned with the impact that I'm making in the people that I encounter rather than my influence or my fame. I think fame is underrated. Like, it's not that deep. Like, it's not exciting for multiple people to know me. I've been doing public speaking and people interacting with people. Like, I have a big family. Like, I know what it means to be known. It's enough. I'm more, preoccupied with if what I'm doing has impact and it's changing the world in some way. So influence even sounds like fame to me. Like impact is like bigger for me.
For the people that watch you from online, right, where we see you from our phone, social media is just like probably like a percentage of the lives we actually live.
Yeah.
And you spoke about depression earlier on. Mm-hmm. Have you ever got depressed?
Yeah, I think when I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. So I don't think depression is a word because I think depression is a very serious thing. And I was using art and depressed because I do think that a lot of artists go through like really like hard times. But I think I've definitely been very sad. And I think you go through that when you finish university. You go through that when you're unemployed. You go through that where you're like, I actually do not know what is going on.
Yeah.
And I think I know what is going on now. So I'm a little happy. I'm a little like, I can breathe a little better. Who knew I needed a job that everybody was working at to bring me joy? Like, I think that people really underrate the power of employment with a team you like.
That's true.
Like, I can actually breathe because my boss is not incompetent. Do you know how crazy that is? Ha! Been waiting for this my whole life.
Before we wrap up, I wanted to talk a bit about the Ghana space when it comes to the creative economy. What do you think can be done better?
I mean, I think collaboration is always a good idea, but I would argue that in any field, collaboration is a good idea. I don't know if it's so much as like just be a good creator. Like I don't have like a powerful message to all creators. Like, because I think the most important thing is that you're doing good work. And when you are doing good work, everything clicks into place. You're doing good work, the idea will come up that, oh, hey, I saw somebody who was doing this, who knows how to do this better than me. Why don't I bring them along for the journey? So I think the basis always has to be good work and everything else will click into place. If it's collaboration, it's collaboration. If it's reaching out to other brands, it's reaching out to other brands. Like, try and be excellent at what you do. Or if you're not excellent, at least good enough at what you do, and everything else will click into place.
I have final 7 questions for you.
Go on.
Okay, thank God. That was a good response. Most people be like, hey, what is a lesson life had to teach you the hard way?
Trying to think of like the hardest lesson that I've ever I've learned recently.
Think deep.
What is a lesson life has taught me?
The hard way.
The hard way. Try again. Try again. Yeah.
What is a skill everyone should learn, but most people don't?
Kindness. Be nice.
If you could time travel, but only once, where or when would you go?
So I can go to the future?
Anywhere.
Oof.
I have the power to fulfill that.
Wait, like to any other like time in life? It doesn't have to be my timeline?
No.
I can be a Marvel superhero? I can stop Iron Man from dying?
Anything you want to do.
Oh, well, when you put it that way, I would Adolf Hitler.
Proud of you.
I don't know what I'll do. Oh my God. Like, you're asking me if life is an oyster. Like, what would I do? Don't know.
You had the opportunity, you couldn't tell. Okay.
Oh no, don't say that. See, my biggest fear. If I had the chance, I'd probably go back and re-spend. I would invest better, I think. I think so, yeah. I think so. I'll probably reverse back to like when I started making money and like put the money somewhere else. Somewhere it could compound and grow. Boring.
Not boring.
Boring.
If we weren't doing what you do now, what would you be doing?
This. Sorry, the whole question was if you weren't doing what you're doing now. This. I would always find my way back to this.
If you could send one message to the entire world, 8.3 blah 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 0.5 people, who would it be?
Try and try again.
Let's say who would it be? What would it be?
Try and try again.
If you could have dinner with your younger self, what would you tell little Nubuke?
Always order the sushi.
What's the story behind that?
Sushi's great. Always order the sushi. Let's get some sushi up in here. Why, you don't like sushi?
Never tried it. Never will try it.
Okay, you're a loser.
No.
L-O.
S.
No. I know how to spell loser. I'm trying to think of what they did in Camp Rock. Oh yeah, whatever major loser.
If you could invent one thing to make your life easier, what would it be?
Oh my God, a team. And I'm inventing it, but if I could invent it quicker, like people who knew my brain, and I could just do beep, beep. And then they got it. Yeah, a team.
I feel you. Nubuke, please look them in the eyes. You'll be looking at them throughout, but look them in the eyes, in the soul.
In the soul.
Final words, anything you want to say, anything on top of your head, anything.
Your life is a movie. And you're the one watching. So make sure when you replay that movie, it's the bestest movie in the whole wide world. Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.